Ooh, you know what? Hey y'all, how you doing? I wanted this bohemian so bad. Okay, it was like I just knew that it was just the vibe that I was going for in Puerto Rico. Okay, for my vacation. But child, when I tell you this hair has been all over the place, and like I it's just been all over the place. Like it gets kinked up so bad, and I didn't take a brush with me, so like I just had to work with what I had to untangle my hair. Man, I have been shedding all over the place. I don't know if I'm gonna do this bohemian thing again. It's a lot of maintenance. It's more maintenance, and I get braids so that I don't. It's low maintenance, and I've been doing a lot of maintenance on this hair. Okay, okay. But anywho, how y'all doing? So I just got back from vacation, which I was very proud of myself. I should have done another video for today, but I had originally planned on being back. Well, I was back yesterday, but um, I didn't get back until late. I got back way later than expected, and so I didn't get to record a video last night. And then today was just a crazy busy day. Work, these kids, stuff, surgery. My nephew had surgery, so I went to go visit him. So it was just I didn't have time. I didn't have time to do a same day upload. I just did not have time, y'all. My apologies, because y'all know how I feel about stuff not happening on my channel when it's supposed to happen. But I feel very proud of myself because something I always have wanted to do. Like if I ever planned on being out of town or something like that, I wanted to like have all my videos scheduled and stuff in advance, and it happened this time. I actually, like, y'all didn't even know I was out of town. I wanted to be out of town and nobody knew, and that happened, and I was very proud of myself. I scheduled, well, one of the video, the what was it, Tuesday's video. Well, I did everything except for my short. I was trying to, I'm still gonna do the short that I was gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. It'll be this Monday's short, but I was really trying to have everything for this week taken care of. Hey, how are you? Hey, cuz, how are you? And Pixel Art Queen. Hello, good evening. I am sorry I'm all on here all late and everything. I just popped in. Y'all know I be trying to think that I'm on, or I try to say that I'm on in my mind that I'm gonna give y'all the time, but I know darn well I'm not. It just be whenever I pop on here. Like this time I just got finished doing some work. Like hi. So yeah, but I just got finished or just got back from vacation, which I'll probably talk about in a regular video, but y'all get an exclusive because y'all here on this live, okay? But I went to Puerto Rico for my boyfriend's birthday. That's where he wanted to go, and we had a great time. We had a great time. We was gone for what, about 5 days? 5 days until we got there last Thursday night. Oh yeah, we could go. We got there late at night, but I planned it that way because I wanted to have like full days, and I was like, well, can we go the day before? That way we'll have like, full 5 days to like just hang out and do stuff. We like to take long vacations. So we went to Puerto Rico. We got there last Thursday night, and it was late, so we didn't do anything. But then on Friday morning, we got up. We did. Thanks, cuz. We got up. We went to. They pronounce Bacardi. We've been pronouncing it wrong. They pronounce it Bacardi. It sounded like they saying Buck ID, and me and Baby both was like Buck ID, like but Buck ID, Buck ID. That's how they say it. But anywho, I didn't even know that Puerto Rico is like the rum capital of the world. Okay, they produce a lot of rum, specifically Bacardi, and so we got to like make some drinks with Bacardi, a dark the white one, or I forget what it's called, then the red one. I mean, not the red one, the brown one. And then we took a tour of like the Bacardi plant, and like learned about rum making and all the other good stuff. And rum is like a really like you. What do we think that it would have been? We would have thought that tourism brings most of like Puerto Rico's like income or what have you, but actually it's rum, and they produce a very high percentage of rum, or supply a large percentage of rum to the world. Like I want to say they said about four. It's either between 40 and 80%, but don't quote me, okay? But yeah. So we did that, and then what did we do that night? I know we did we have food there? We might have got breakfast. We might have got. Did we get breakfast before the tour? The tour was later in the day. I think we might have got breakfast before the tour. Now, one thing, you F with Wigger Nation. What is that? Hello, Twan. Um, what is Wigger Nation? I don't even know what that is. So we might have got breakfast before we went to. Now listen, I was on the TikTok. Okay, TikTok. Every time I travel, and I would suggest y'all do it too. Or this is a helpful tip or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of different places you can use like TripAdvisor and things like that. But I like to get on TikTok because I like to tell roasted chicken. Hello. I like to for the TikTok to tell me where the places to eat and to go. So we got on there and found like I think we got breakfast that day. Yeah, I think we did because I planned on like getting breakfast because we was gonna be drinking, so I didn't want to drink. I don't drink on no empty stomach, child. Um, and I think the first place we went was this place called Christensen or whatever, which was like a little brunch spot, really cute. And the portion sizes were huge, and it was so good. I got this guava cheesecake French toast. They really Hi Chloe. They really love guava over there. They found a reason to put guava in everything. I had so many guava sauces, like guava drinks. Do we have? I don't. We might have had guava juice at one point. They love guava. Okay. And I forget that he said that it was like a recent obsession. Our tour guide for this walk-in food tour that we did. Um, so we probably got breakfast that day, went to the mixology class, and then I know later on that night we did. That sounds good, right, Brian? I know, right? Um, that night we went to La Placita, which is like one of the little like popular hangout spots, and it did start getting we are so old. Why are we old? We I think we left at like maybe 11, 10, 11 something, and that was when it was starting to get jumping or whatever. We had went a little down there a little bit early to get food. We went to this place. It was like what did we? I mean, it was like a Mexican joint. I got some birria tacos because y'all know if I see it, I got to get it, and they was good. I said, man, these taste like mine. He said, you supposed to say it tastes better, or yours tastes better or whatever. But I am always intrigued when I make my stuff and it be what I'm saying, like it tastes like the authentic stuff. It was super good. And what did he get? He just ate the appetizers at that place because he wasn't really hungry. Then we walked out of and like just walked around La Placita. We went to a couple clubs or whatever. All of it was like free entry. You didn't have to pay to get in the club. On one of the places like carted us and like patted us down. But man, birria tacos go crazy. I love birria tacos. Like listen, and then one thing I need to figure out is what tortilla are they using? Are they smashing a corn tortilla down? Like my thing is, I'm just trying to figure out how they get it so crunchy because when I make them for the business, I like use like this flour tortilla that's in the no, it's in the refrigerated section of Kroger, but I need like I don't know what they're doing, but they get them super 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 crispy. Hello, Selena Collis. Hi. Good evening. Thanks for joining. But yeah, I don't know what they did, but them things were so good, and it was rivaling my favorite place here in Columbus, Ohio, that sells birria tacos. Like I love it so much because it's so crispy. That's my favorite part of it. I mean, well, obviously the meat tastes good, and he was looking at me crazy because I drank the consomme. But I mean, what do you mean? Like you have to. It's so good. It's like a soup. And I did. I drank it. So yeah, then we went out, we partied a little bit, but we was just like we just so old, and we did have to get up early the next day for our excursion. So he was like, we could just come back. So we actually ended up not going back, but I wanted to go back because it was one restaurant that I wanted to try. I was all about trying to try the authentic flavors of Puerto Rico. Okay, that's when I go places, I want to try the authentic stuff. I'm not really looking for stuff that I can get back home, and that's the one thing we don't typically, like, especially when we're at the place, we do not eat anything that we can get back here in Ohio. um Selena wants to know how did I learn to cook. I learned from my dad. My dad was the chef of the family. My mom cooked. She had some things that she cooked well, but my dad, as far as I remember, now my brother told me that he remembers my mom doing a lot of the cooking, but I don't remember that. I think for me, I remember my dad doing a lot of cooking, and like he used to have us in the kitchen all the time, like being his little sous chefs, and like peeling the potatoes and cutting up some vegetables or mixing stuff. We got to taste, be the taste testers and stuff. Hi, Nicole. And it just like evolved from there. I just always wanted to be in the kitchen and wanted to like do the whatever he would let me do. And then just like looking on, just really experiment, honestly. Breakfast was the first thing that I really learned how to cook, so it's probably my favorite thing to cook now, just also because it's just super easy. But yeah, just experimenting, just watching my dad, learning from him, and then once I became an adult, trying to recreate some of my favorite recipes that he makes or what have you. So I mean, just always being curious and just loving food. I just like to eat. Okay, so I like to just experiment and make stuff. Also, we being me and my sister, we always watch some sort of cooking channel, so or some sort of cooking show. So, and then we would try, I don't even know if this show was actually called Cooker, but it was some show on PBS or something that we always used to watch. And then we would try to recreate or just experiment and do stuff like they were doing on Cooker or whatever. Again, I don't know if that was the name of the show, but that's what we called it. So yeah, just experimenting, just watching my dad in the kitchen, and then when I was finally able to start cooking on my own, just like I don't know, just cooking. I've been cooking for a while, and just wanting to create some good flavors and make and have some good tasting food. So, um, okay, so then what else? So that was that night. Then the next day I think we had to get up pretty early for our excursion. Yeah, we had to be at the place at like 9 a.m. We went and did ATV tour in the rainforest. And cool thing that we learned was that the rainforest in Puerto Rico that we were at was the same rainforest that they used to film Avatar. Super cool. Wakanda forever. Um, we yeah, so it was the same rainforest that they used or they filmed Avatar in, which I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool because I love Avatar. I love that movie so much. I've seen both of them. I loved it. So yeah, that was cool. We did. They had food there, like at the beginning. Oh, I love you too. Illuminator 128. Um, and then but there also was like a food stop in the middle of the tour, and they had like empanadas. They had, I forget what this thing is called, but it's basically like fried plantain, and then they put um like some sort of meat in the middle of it, and we should have tasted it there because it looked really good. We ended up tasting it on the food tour or whatever, but super tasty. But the best thing, probably this is one of the best things that we had. They had like huge coconuts, and they put like a frozen your choice of a frozen drink in there, and I got a pina colada one, and Bay got a passion fruit one, and those were some of the best frozen drinks we had. They were not alcoholic, but they were just so good, super flavorful and salty that we didn't get to finish it because it kind of took a while for everybody to get their food, and that stopped. We only had like 15 minutes, and then we had to start heading back. So the ATV tour was super super cool. Bay likes doing that type of stuff or whatever. Another thing that and I'm sure it was in Avatar at some point, but they have bioluminescent bays or whatever where like the water like lights up or whatever at nighttime. And I wanted to do that, but he didn't want to do that. And I was just like, bro, I want to get on this. But he didn't. It would have been a canoe thing. But I feel like we should have at least just went, even if we didn't get in a canoe, just to see it, because I'm sure it was so cute, so pretty. Um, so that was that. I think we ended up going to the beach that day. And trust me, all every day we was eating. Okay, we was eating. So I think we went to the beach later on this day. We might have went to go grab some dinner and then went on the beach. Oh well, grab brunch and then went to the beach. Then oh yeah, cause this day we went to the rainforest to do the excursion. Went back to our Airbnb, got dressed, ended up picking a restaurant that was out there by the rainforest. It's like, dang, if we had known, because the only thing is doing that one, it was like an hour away from our Airbnb. And it was so far away because it was mostly streets or whatever. Like it took us an hour to go like 20 minutes. It was crazy. So anywho, but that restaurant was really good. I picked it because he likes seafood, and so I just wanted to make sure he got his seafood fix. So we had at that one we had like a red snapper. Well, he had this like red snapper that had like this red sauce. There was some shrimp, and then we had this like little appetizer plate there. It was really good. And then I had a fungo, and it was like loaded with lobster. It was like the special for the day, and it was so good. It was like this white sauce. Oh, so tasty. And then that was that day. The next day we went was on Sunday. We did a walking food tour in Old San Juan. So we just walked around and tried, like a little appetizer at every place. Well, we had like a little breakfast sandwich and coffee. Then we went and had like one of this. I forget what it was called. It starts with an A, but it's like I said, it's like a fried plantain with meat in it, and it was so good. And they gave us two sauces. I think one of them, which was like a ketchup and mayo, but with spices and stuff like that in it. And then the other one was like this spicy hot sauce. It had a little kick to it, child, but it was good. And then I think we had a popsicle. We had uh we had like rice and beans and plantains, and that was like the main course. And then we had two appetizers at the one place. Oh, we had a spoonful of ceviche, and I was telling Babe that he would like it. I forget where we were at one of the restaurants, and the one where we were at La Placita. I had got the birria tacos. They said that their ceviche was really good, and I was telling him that he should have got that because he likes seafood, and I just know that he would like it. I'm gonna make some ceviche one time. I remember Zaddy Chunk Chunk and like his friends made a ceviche, so I might go back and try to find that video. But anywho, uh, so yeah, that was that. Oh, the walking food tour. So we got to, we walked around Old San Juan, learned about different food, but we also learned about culture, like the culture and history behind Puerto Rico and San Juan, and it was just really interesting. Like we found out that, well, one that y'all ain't even know. I ain't even know that Puerto Rico basically was inhabited by West Africans, okay, and black people, okay, and then they got colonized, okay, and like, yeah, same story, a different place, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, whoa, that is crazy. You would have never knew that, you know? I mean, it makes sense, like, when you think about, like, Afro Latinas and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it just makes sense or whatever. And I don't know, just the history of things. And the only reason why Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory is because Spain lost the fight, the Spanish Revolution. They lost to the United States, and so they had to give up their territories. And I believe Puerto Rico, maybe Guam was one of them or whatever. I think Guam was like I don't know what you want to say, owned, if you will, by the Spanish or whatever. Um, and our tour guide also told us that um like why, because like I love it so much. Like Puerto Ricans are definitely like pro their culture, like they gonna rep hard, you feel me? And he was saying that like why Puerto Ricans like really rep their flag and like make sure that they show it, you know what I'm saying, like just really like are, you know, proud of it and just make sure that it's seen, is because at one point they weren't allowed and it was it's considered a crime and you can go to jail for waving a Puerto Rican flag. So now that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't a crime no more. They said, you know, we about to go be out here rep our city, rep our city. So that I just we just learned so much, so, like a really lot of interesting stuff on that tour. Also, like they experience hurricane season every year. He said that like, you know, usually stuff that they stock up on is like alcohol, because when hurricane season is in full effect, they basically aren't allowed to buy alcohol, so people stock up before hurricane season. Their schools are like made to be safe zone or safe centers or what have you, so people can like, you know, go to like the schools or whatever, for safety and stuff. But like they also said that like people, I mean, they lose they power and stuff. Like he said one time, I forget, whenever the worst hurricane in history there, maybe he said it was like 2017. He said some people like lost their, I want to say maybe if it happened in November, some people lost their power and stuff until like that following May. He said that people were talking about getting their power back, and that's just crazy to be out of power like that. But then you also think like, you know, like it's like when it snow every year, you know what I'm saying, like in like places that definitely get snow, like, and sometimes it's just not prepared and stuff like that. So I'm just wondering, you know, just from my own curiosity, and I didn't even ask this question, but like I wonder why, you know what I'm saying, like what is being done to, you know, ensure that they do have power during, you know, hurricane season or whatever. So he said that a lot of people stock up on spam. He told us that about, oh, we got dessert too on the walking food tour, but he told us that like one of the struggle meals that they make, he said that he will just never like or would never love, probably, he said, well, unless they fried it, then he would try it. But they basically put rice inside of pig intestines, so chitlins, and they cook it or whatever. But they don't like fry it; they just like maybe saute it or something like that. And he said it'd be chewy and just rubbery and stuff like. First of all, chitlins don't even appeal to me anyway. And he said they don't clean it. Traditionally, it is not cleaned or whatever. So, and you're gonna put some rice in there, but they said it was a struggle meals back in the day when it was a struggle. You feel me? Um, and I'm just like, whoa, that's so crazy. But yeah, we learned so much. We got to see the governor's mansion from, we actually, me and Babe both saw it from both sides. And the next day, was this the next day, we went and did a jet ski tour, and we saw the governor's mansion from the water. But then on the walking food tour, we were kind of really close and saw it from the street or whatever. So that was cool. So yeah, the walking food tour was cool. I just liked how knowledgeable Pablo was, our tour guide. He was just very knowledgeable about all things Puerto Rico. So I learned a lot for sure. The thing that just really shocked me the most was that like it was inhabited by black people basically, and then the Spanish came and, you know, colonized the thing and whatnot. And, it was just really interesting. So then, what did we do? We went to the beach 3 times. We might have went to the beach on Sunday. I think we did go to the beach on Sunday. We went to 3 different beaches. I was trying to go. We ended up going to the beach that I was trying to go to on Sunday, and I think I was trying to go to the beach because he had. I think our tour guide had mentioned it or whatever. But I don't know. They had the parking little spot closed off or whatever, saying the lot was full and stuff. So I just ended up driving to another beach. This beach that we went to was really cute, but you could tell like this is where a lot of people stay. Like it was, hey chef, it was a lot of like roads. Like I drove down the street for a long time trying to find somewhere to park or whatever, because it was just rows and rows of hotels, hotels, hotels. One thing they are doing is making a killing at the beaches, okay? Because they charge you for, and maybe it's like this on other beaches, I'm just not aware, but they charge you for the umbrellas and the chairs, okay? And depending on the one beach we had went to on Sunday, charge $5 for the chairs and $10 per umbrella. But the one that we went to on Tuesday, which was his actual, or was it Monday? No, it was Tuesday. His actual birthday was on Tuesday. Um, he they charged what, 15 for chair. I think it was 15 for both. 15 for chairs and, or no, maybe it was 10 or 15 for chairs and 15 for the umbrella. I don't even know. But they was taxing, but we was like, no, we gonna wanna, cause it was hot too. Oh, that's another thing. It was so hot. It was hot. It was, but I'm not complaining because it felt good, and it wasn't like Ohio humid hot either. It was just hot. It was just warm. Then we went. Let's see, on Sunday. No, Monday we went and rode jet skis. And I think we went to get breakfast before we rode on jet skis, which in hindsight probably wasn't the best idea because my stomach could have been, you know what I'm saying, but it was actually fine. And we went to a place called Bistro Cafe. So good. I got At that place I got Dubai chocolate waffles and I got avocado toast. So good. He got this big old egg and potato and salad and steak bowl, breakfast bowl. Hi, Miss Pretty Lady. And it was super huge or whatever. Like the portion sizes were just super great. This was definitely an Instagram like worthy famous place. It was so good. Um so then we went and rode the jet skis. And man, I was nervous, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I've been on jet skis before, but for whatever reason, child, I was scared. I don't know if I rode it by myself though the one time that I got on it. But it was ended up being a lot of fun, but I was just so nervous because I was just nervous. I didn't want to, get plopped and drowned in that water, y'all. Especially, and literally, I think this was the day that we found out that Michael Jamal Warner had passed away and he had drowned. And you know what I'm saying? Just sister girl was not trying to drown. So, child, I was nervous, but and so when we first got on and we were like, just driving and stuff like that, I was going slow. Now he was like, just do whatever you're comfortable with. Don't push it if scared basically. So I was only doing like 20 something. It was so funny because at one point Bay was behind me and then he just zoomed in front of me. He was just like, girl, I'm out, and he was gone. And it was like, I think it was like five of us on jet skis and then the two instructors, and like three of them was gone. They was up with one of the instructors, and then I was in the back. I was in the back, and then this one lady was behind me. Okay. But then as I got more comfortable, I realized, and he said this, but like, I don't know, it just didn't click. But like, the faster you go, the more steady it is. After a while, I started like really pushing it and stuff like that, and it was fine. It was fine. And by the time we was done though, oh, I was on it. It was this one time where I thought we was heading back, but we ended up having to turn around because one of the people's jet skis probably got something clogged in it, so they had to get stuff off the motor and stuff like that. But when I tell you we was riding, we was gone. Like I had pushed it all the way like into to the highest it could go. Like I was going, mine could only go. I had one of the. The instructor asked me if I wanted a fast one or a slow one, and I said, "Shoot, give me a regular one, child, because I don't even want to do all that." So I just ended up having a regular one. Mine only went up to 45, but I had that thing. Well, it was like 46. Just how fast, probably just with the wind and stuff like that. And I was going, and it was so bumpy too. At one point, I was just like, "Oh Lord, I'm about to fall off this thing!" Like, cause just the waves was bumping and I was just going up, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool. It was that it actually was really, really fun. I would definitely do it again. She said Mama Sure I love jet skis. Hard to get her off of them. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. By the end I was like real comfortable and just I was ready to go and I was going as fast as the rest of the people. When I tell you this one dude was gone. He was gone from the start, like he was out. And then it was a couple, and his lady jumped in the water at one point when we were just taking a break and stuff. And then the instructor was dope. He got pictures of us like on the jet skis, and then he did like this 360 video of us like on like he got some really dope pictures of us. Cause I had my phone in my little water carrier or whatever, so it kind of looked they was kind of muffled, but his pictures was dope. So yeah, after we were on the jet skis, then we left there and went to the beach because we was already, in bathing suits, and it was just like we might as well just go to the beach now, and then go home, get dressed, and then do whatever we was gonna do. Now I think at breakfast that day, our waiter told us some stuff to do. Like he told us about this castle that we totally should have went to, but we didn't go. But we did. He told us about the T-Mobile Center, which it was like a little mall, you know what I'm saying? It got like a whole bunch of different eateries, and I think it's a movie theater there, it's a casino over there, different hotels. It was where we found one of the San Juan signs because he really wanted to find one so he could take a picture in front of it. And we did that night, but it was dark, so we was just like, we'll just come back the next day, and we did go back just to take pictures in front of the sign, and then we went on about our day. So that night that we went to the T-Mobile Center, we went to this burger spot because he didn't want to try or eat more Puerto Rican food. So we went to this burger spot, and it was funny because he was asking me what I wanted to eat, and I'm just like, it don't matter, babe, because you not gonna eat it, so just whatever you want to eat. But that burger spot, he was just like a burger and fries, and so I was like, well, I saw the burger spot, and man, that burger and fry was so good. That burger was so freaking good. And then we got fries, and you can get like regular fries, or you could get loaded fries, and it was like different stuff. Like his was like a Korean sauce or something. Mine was like four cheese and bacon. So freaking good. And the burgers were just amazing. Like it was on these big old brioche buns. I forget. I think mine had bacon and lettuce and cheese and I don't know. That thing was so good though, super tasty. So that was that. Did we go party? Oh, we went to the casino and we just played like $20 each in a slot machine. Then we pieced out, and he was asking me if I gamble. No, I don't gamble because I like my money. Okay, and it's so easy to lose money and then get in a cycle where you wanna, what I'm saying, try and get your money back. I ain't even about to let them get that up off me. So I didn't. We just, like I said, spent our little $20 each, and then we left. And I think we went back to the crib that day. I wanted to. We talked about going back to Old San Juan to party because we heard that was like another place too. And then our walking food tour guy, he gave us some suggestions for like bars or whatever. Oh, and when we was in Old San Juan, when we was doing the walking food tour, we had walked past this cookie place, and y'all know how I feel about cookies, and he liked cookies too. So they have big old cookies called drunken cookies, and like with each cookie you get a small little miniature shot, which I forgot today to get my little shots from him or whatever, but I'll get them. But yeah, so we went in there and we got them cookies. He was just in heaven. We actually end up we had dinner on the night of before his birthday, or the night of his birthday before we left, and it was happened to be in Old San Juan. Well, I said we should just go somewhere in Old San Juan, that way we can go get the cookies too. So we definitely went back and got some cookies, and I put them in the freezer so that I can have me my cookies and they won't go to waste. Um, if I feel like I'm not about to eat them all right now. So we did that. Breakfast the last day on. So then the last day I didn't plan anything just because I didn't know what he would want to do for his birthday, and I just kind of wanted to leave it up in the air. So we went to breakfast. Well, we slept in a little bit. He was not sleeping in. I'm just like, bro, we on vacation. I mean, yeah, we gonna do stuff, but let me sleep too. You know what I'm saying? Like, So we went to breakfast. We went to this place. What was that place called? I don't remember what the place. Maybe it was Layla's or something. I don't know what the breakfast place was, but it was his favorite place. All he got was pancakes, eggs, and bacon. I got mango, which is kind of like mofongo, but it's like a inside out mofongo because it's not stuffed with the meat. It's like the plantains with the garlic sauce or whatever, and then a slice of fried salami, and then some eggs on top. And what? Oh, that was so good. With the plantains were just seasoned so well. Whatever that garlic paste is that they put in there was so freaking good. And then what else did come with some fried cheese, which is like a really big thing. You know how Aldi got those cheese fries or whatever? It was fried cheese. And then it came with some little guava sauce. They had all type of fancy like coffee drinks there and had a pumpkin spice latte, so of course I got it. And then I also ordered some carrot cake pancakes. It was so funny because he was just like, man, for real, man. Like, what are you doing with all this food? Like, where are you putting it? He was like, you definitely, multiple times he had to come to the realization that I eat more than he does. And I was just like, well, most of the time I'm only eating, like, it's the only time I've eaten, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll just be hungry, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he was like, she be putting food back. He was like, I guess I can't be mad because, he definitely get his money's worth. But yeah, I'll be hungry. If the jet ski is on, jet ski she is on can't give you whiplash on takeoff. She's not happy. The insanity. Yeah, I think I did get whiplash on takeoff, and I just a couple times, and I was just nervous, man. I thought I was gonna fall off that thing plenty of times. Like I was snailing in the water because I just did not want to fall off. That was my big, and of course I had a life jacket on, but still. Although only 3.5 hours away from us, we don't go to Vegas often, like maybe once every 10 years, because Mama Shara will empty a bank account. Yeah, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, we have a casino about 40 minutes away from us, but I refuse to take her back there. How you get to go live? You get a new phone? Yeah, he's so crazy. And Mickey Mouse, you was so crazy. So if y'all want explosive kicks is my brother, like my blood brother, same mama, same daddy. Um, and he's so funny because like when I used to go live every Saturday, and I would play like at one point we was playing Family Feud and stuff like that, and like Mickey Mouse, the one that when I played the Disney one, it just so happened that Mickey Mouse was like it was a good chance like that you would win or get that answer right if you guessed Mickey Mouse. So he just when he used to come in, he used to always say Mickey Mouse. But how you get to go live? I've been I got quite a few subscribers, so I've been able to go live since I had 1,000 subscribers. But I think you only gotta have 500 now. I think. I know that the rules changed then from what they used to be back when we was coming up in YouTube, man. But and no, I didn't get a new phone, and I actually need to like the. You should see the. My brother would be very disappointed to see the screensaver that I have on my phone because it's very raggedy. It's raggedy. I don't know, in the next day or two. Actually got to find my screensavers because I don't know where I put them. But when I find them, I will put a new one on there. What else? Okay, so on his birthday we went to get breakfast. Did we go to the beach immediately after breakfast? Also, I forgot to mention that she being cheap, y'all. Yeah, cause I don't, I'm not gonna get new phone, and he not offering to pay for the new phone, but yeah, you want me to get a new phone. That sounds crazy to me. I don't know about y'all. I forgot that a couple times we went to the mall. Like we went to this outlet mall. We might have went to that mall the first day. Oh, I somehow got I didn't even drink that much. Well, you know what? We might have had a drink at breakfast. Bye, Shiny. We might have had a drink at breakfast, and then we drank at the Bacari um plant. So that was three drink. I was three drinks in. And listen, I'm a lightweight. Okay, it don't take much for me. One drink is fine. Okay, so three was a little crazy. And he was like, "I told you not to get drunk." And I had to take a nap in the car. Like I took a nap in the car, and then when we got out, I still wasn't really fine, but whatever. So we had went to this outlet. He wanted to go to the Polo. If y'all, my brother even said he like because I think whenever I sent them a picture, him and my sister of that day, he was poloed out. Like that man loves polo everything. So he need to get stock in polo. That's exactly what my brother said. But yeah, so we went to the polo outlet and he was just looking to see. I think he did. He actually did buy something. Um, and then we went to Ralph's, which is like a Kroger affiliate or whatever, and get some water because we always have to get water because we drink a lot of water. He definitely drinks a lot of water, but we just like to have water on hand or whatever. So we went and got some water, a little 24 bust down of water. And then so that was one mall we went to. We also went to the Mall of San Juan. And I feel like we went to one other mall, but I can't remember what mall it was. Now I don't remember what days the Mall of San Juan was. Which I think that might have been the day before his birthday, so that was on Monday that we went to one mall, and then I want to say we went to another mall. I feel like we went to three malls on different days, and then on his birthday we said one of the days we stopped. I think the day that we did the walk-in food tour, we got souvenirs, and then we also saw that our tour guide told us that it was a three-story TJ Maxx. So I have wanted to go in there just to see what I could see, and then he was all like, "We don't even need to be in here." And then as we keep walking around, that he looking at stuff and trying to see what he could see or whatever. And I'm just like, "Oh, I thought we don't need to be in here." And then we also went to like one of their grocery stores because we just wanted to see. I like to go in, the markets of the native land just to see what I can see. I didn't get anything, but I just wanted to go and look in there. And then let's see. I know we went to the beach. Maybe after breakfast we went back and changed, and then we went to the beach. We stayed at the beach for a couple hours. And then it started raining. It was so crazy because we both probably took a nap on the beach, and then we woke up, got in the water for a little bit, and like literally right as we was getting out the water, it started raining. So we made a beeline for the car. Even though we was wet, but still, I didn't want to get rain wet. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, we went back to the Airbnb and got dressed, and we went to dinner. Dinner was really good. That probably was his favorite dinner. He had skirt steak with this chimichurri sauce on it and some tomatoes, and then he had chicken alfredo. Well, no, alfredo, and then he also got this appetizer that was like the champagne shrimp, but it was like a white sauce. It was super tasty. And then I got this osobuco. I don't know why I can't say this word, but veal osobuco, and some scalloped potatoes. So good. And then they had this mule, and I love mules. If you know me, you know I love mules. And it wasn't a Moscow mule; it was like an Italian mule or something. But man, that mule was so good. I had two of them. I wanted a third one, but I said, you again. I done told you I'm a lightweight, okay? And off that first one, I was feeling a little, you know. And then for dessert, we went back to Drunken Cookies just so we could get cookies to bring back home. But I don't think we ate none. I actually remembered that he had got me some Krispy Kreme donuts and I didn't eat them. But yeah, don't tell him. Don't tell him about. Don't remind him of that, y'all. Oh dang it, we got hair that I've been playing with. Anywho, oh there you go. So yeah, that was, and then oh my goodness, we had the longest travel day ever. We got to the airport by 9:30. Our flight was supposed to leave at like 11:35. It got delayed an hour or so, and then it caused us to miss our connection. And they rebooked us, but I didn't find out we missed the. Now, what they told us before we left Puerto Rico was that they were going to hold the plane. They didn't end up holding the plane and rebooked us. And then on the rebook. So ended up having to get on 2 more planes to get home. And then on the rebook, I was it the last one? The last connection, um there was something going on with the plane, the front of the plane, so they had to fix it. But that was gonna take, like, they originally said it was gonna take like an hour and a half. It ended up taking like an hour, but we had to get off. We had already boarded when they found this issue. We had to get off the plane and then get back on the plane. They didn't know if they was gonna make us get back on the same plane or, wait for another aircraft, but they ended up just the same one. We just had to wait for them to fix it. But in the meantime, we had to get off the plane. And so we didn't end up getting. We were supposed to be back in Ohio at 6 p.m. We didn't get back until um 11 something, I think, is when we landed, and get back to my house until like noon. I mean, not noon, midnight. So it was crazy. So your girl is tired because I also didn't go to sleep until like almost 2 o'clock last night. So I'm tired and I'm gonna get off of here because I am sleepy, and I don't know if y'all can see it in my eyes, but it's really starting to hit me now. So yeah, on that note, I'm gonna peace out on y'all. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you. Well, I will see you on Saturday with a regular video. But yeah, that is why I didn't have a video today. I had planned on getting back at 6 p.m. yesterday and like doing my video for today, but we ended up not getting back. I did not get to my house until like midnight, and I didn't go to sleep until like after 1. So probably almost 2, honestly. So yeah, I am tired, and I think Bay said he didn't go to sleep until like 3, 4, because he is a I'm gonna unpack my suitcase when I get back. I just the level of adulting that I've not achieved. Now, what I will tell you that I did, the suitcase is upstairs, and I have started taking stuff. I think I've emptied out all the dirty clothes that are in there, but now I need to hang back up or put away the stuff that I didn't wear and my shoes. So we'll possibly work on that tomorrow. I'll definitely try to. Tomorrow sounds like a good day, doesn't it? But yeah, good night, cuz. Yeah, so it was a great time, and we had a ball. I hope that he really enjoyed it, because we did a lot. We ate good, as we always do. So yeah, it was a good time. So yeah. But thank you guys for listening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And yeah, I'll be talking about this in whenever our regular, my next regularly scheduled videos. But if you have any questions or you need some tips and tricks about Puerto Rico, definitely let me know. I mean, I'm no expert, but I can tell you what we did. So, all right, y'all. On that note, I'm peace out. Love y'all. Bye.